Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Mike, and this high school baseball playoff game is brought to you by Naples Rib Company and all of the 562.org's baseball and softball coverage this year, sponsored by board member Megan Kerr. Spud O'Neill at Spud O'Neill Field, Lakewood baseball at home in the playoffs, trying to do some Spud O'Neill and Lakewood things. Upset a team at home in the playoffs, 2-seed Norco visiting Lakewood and the scenic Lakewood visiting dugout. And sure enough, this had the feel from minute one, and as it turns out, it's a classic Lakewood playoff baseball game at home. Anthony Ianson, the man, the myth, on the mound, and he would strike out the side in the first. That's a decent way to start, right? I mean, if you're drawing it up, you'd like to see your pitcher go out there and mow him down. Then, bottom of the first, Mapu and Provincio get leadoff singles. Kane Yonamine, the catcher, is going to bunt them over to put runners in scoring position, two of them, for Anthony Ianson's first at-bat. All day, 2-4 for a reason. What a way to start. Ant-Man stomping on the competition, the 2 RBI single. He takes second on the throw home, and that's going to put Lakewood up 2-0 after one. You know, this is what you want to see your senior leader do. This Lakewood team has really helped to rebuild this culture here wearing the red and white at home, and that's why it had this classic feel. Ianson, the K machine. 5 strikeouts through 2 innings. You get a 2-seed in. They like to hit. This team's hit a ton of home runs, this Norco team, in their field, but, you know, they're at Lakewood now. Mapu, a hard hit ball in the second, and he's going to go all the way around. He's going to beat the tag. Norco didn't necessarily agree that he beat the tag, but great heads-up base running by Mapu to bring it home when he saw that ball squared away right there, and obviously that's got them fired up in the Lakewood dugout. If you're wondering whether or not he beat the tag, we don't have video replay that's the best, but we do have photographic replay by our photographer, Joseph Kling. You're not going to get a better look at it than that. He comes in under the tag, a great play by Mapu to make it 3-0. Norco loads the bases in the top of the fourth, but Joey Gan with a smooth running catch in left field is going to bring that home. You know, the hat actually didn't need to fall off, but he just had to let the lettuce flow a little bit on the way back to the dugout. Joey Gan, a big play right there, looking real confident in left field. Ianson is going to get out of another jam in the 5th inning. He's got 8 strikeouts through 5. Pretty impressive performance for a kid who threw a complete game just a couple of days ago on the other side of the weekend. Top 6, RBI single from Hanson is going to finally get Norco on the board, and they're looking for more. As I mentioned, this team hit a ton of home runs this season. That's kind of been their offensive identity. But here, that's a home run at Norco. In Lakewood, it's a 350-foot flyout to Matt Maines in center field, inning over. Lakewood a chance to add to their lead in the bottom of the 6th. They get 3 hits in the inning. But with Mapu coming up, the 3rd out, tagged at home plate, that's a tough one right there. And you can see how fired up Norco was. It definitely felt like the momentum was changing. But sometimes you got one guy that can flip the momentum back by himself. Ianson comes in to close it. He gets the first out on a strikeout. Here, though, the ball is thrown away, so they get a guy on with 1 out. Norco, as I mentioned, a threat to smack it deep every time they're up. But Ianson's 12th strikeout is the 2nd out, so they're now just 1 away. But the tension would get ratcheted up as Gray drives in a run here. This is going to make it 3-2 Lakewood. The tying run on first, and this is Ianson's last batter because of the pitch count. He gets the flyout to Gan. A huge sigh of relief from the Lakewood faithful. And winner, winner, Lakewood Magic Dinner. They do it again. A big upset at home, knocking off the 2-seed Norco. This was a special one for sure. Spud O'Neill's won 900-plus baseball games, and he said, this never gets old. Lancers will host Maranatha on Friday in the quarterfinals, trying to get to the D2 semis. I'd like to thank Ocean Law Center for their sponsorship of all of our coverage, and we will be there Friday for that big Lakewood Maranatha game.